Now, we're going to start with grammar. A new rule? Let's learn it together. It's about can and can't. Can is used when something is possible, محتمل, or allowed, مسموح. We usually use it in rules. Now, since we're talking about sports, maybe we're going to use it about the rules of the games. يعني قواعد اللعبة. إيش مسموح وإيش مش مسموح. We use it in different scenarios in life. Now, let's look at the examples together in order to learn how to write and use can and cannot, or actually can't. Let's look at the first example. The goalkeeper can pick up the ball. Now, the goalkeeper in football usually حارس المرمى بيقدر يمسك الكرة بإيده. The rest of the players, no, they cannot, can't, or cannot. Now, let's look at the example and write the rule. The goalkeeper is usually our subject. I'm going to write it here. Then we have can in the structure of the sentence. Now, what do we have after can? We have the verb, pick up the ball. Pick up is the verb, but which type of verbs? The infinitive form. We don't add anything to it, or verb 1 as we call it. So I'm going to write infinitive here, and then verb. And then what do we have after? The rest of the sentence or the complement. بقية الجملة. As we can see here. And then we put a full stop to mark the end of the sentence. So, subject, can, infinitive form of the verb, and the rest of the sentence. Very easy. كتير سهل إذا بتتذكروا هاي القاعدة البسيطة. This is for the affirmative. إشي positive. هلا لو بدنا نحكي عن negative. Can't. You can't. Let's look at the second example. We can't kick the ball in basketball. Can't is a contraction of cannot. What do we mean by contraction? We mentioned it before. اختصار. So, we, مجموعة, is your subject here. So, I'm going to write subject, a small subject, because we don't have space. And then, I'm going to write cannot or can't. Cannot, as you can see here. And then, what do I have after? It's the same. It's the infinitive form of the verb. Infinitive form. I'm going to write the sign of infinitive here, and then V for the verb. And then the ball in basketball. This is the rest of the sentence. We call it the complement. بآخر الجملة بنكملها وبعدين we put a full stop to mark the end of your sentence. شايفين نفس الستركتشر بس بنزيد إشي صغير اللي هو not. طيب, what if I want to ask a question? بدي أسأل على إشي بقدر أعمله أو ما بقدر أعمله. أو حدا بقدر يعمله أو ما بقدر يعمله. What do I do? I'm going to make or change a simple here. Change, as you can see in the example. Can he play tennis? I'm going to shift can to the beginning of the question. Can at the very beginning, as you can see. And then he is my subject again. I'm going to write it as sub because I don't have that much of space. And then play again, infinitive form of the verb. We don't add anything to the verb. So I'm going to mark it as infinitive. And then verb, V, and then the rest of the question. And then we put question mark. Can, subject, infinitive form of the verb, and then the rest of the question and question mark. Very easy. Remember the structure and you'll know how to use can and can't. Now, do you remember when we talked about the question? Oh, I need to answer it. What if we want to say that he can play tennis? How do I write it? I'm going to write yes, he can, and then put a full stop. Or no, he can't. contraction اختصار can't. No, he can't. And a full stop. Now that's the end of it. Very easy, very simple. Try it.